Definitely good to express yourself in that sense as a music producer, because in a sense, like you said, you are an artist,
Yeah,
right? You are painting a canvas to a listener that has the ears to listen to what you're trying to
exactly,
push out, right?
exactly,
They
exactly.
want to listen to it. They're looking for it. And like we had a conversation last time, a lot of people, the first thing that intrigues them to a song is the beat, the instrumental.
Yes.
Right.
So we have to do our job as music producers to make sure that our voice is heard throughout the music that we put out as well. You know,
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. And I've
collaboration.
noticed with that, even with that being said, a lot of beats nowadays they don't even really have an intro. They don't even really.
Yeah,
It just bam drops. I think I saw an interview the other day with the baby was saying like he just starts rapping off the rip. He don't even let the track drop. As soon as the beat comes in, one
yeah,
bar one, bam, he's rapping, because he knows you've got like 5 seconds as an artist of any, I suppose, in the music genre. You've got 5 seconds, 5 to 15 seconds to capture the audience,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then they're gone. And then not a lot of people really listen to your music longer than 30 seconds to a minute if they're not really digging it. Anyway, you'd be
Yeah.
lucky if you get
Yes.
past 30 seconds, and then that's
Yeah.
when you've lost retention. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard the attention span on TikTok is 7 seconds.
yeah, I
So
wouldn't
if
be
something's not
surprised.
hot in 7 seconds, that's it.
I wouldn't
That's
be
crazy.
surprised. I don't know. It's like those. It's like the commercials you guys got. The commercials they do in the States. I remember I was on holiday in St. Lucia in last year July, and I was sitting there, and in between the Steve Harvey show, I think it was Family Fortunes, with Steve Harvey was he was the host, and they had this advert for medical, for some medicine or whatever, medical whatever, and the speed that this guy was saying the disclaimer at, I say this guy should be a lyricist, because it's like
Yeah.
this thing may cause side effects. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like you couldn't even get that on the
You know,
back of
and
a
then
bowl. But that's the
yeah, and then
retention.
people wonder
Yeah,
the retention, right? People wonder why so many kids nowadays have ADHD.
Yeah.
because
Well, that's why you're pushing so many things in their face, content, content, content,
they don't have.
and not only the content that you're pushing, it's the subliminal content behind it
Yeah.
that kids don't see, but they really see through the subconscious.
Right.
It's crazy, man. You got to look into that, man.
So
Yeah.
For
that
sure.
that lends more towards what the reasons why I make my album is, so that people can listen and
Yeah.
take their
Yeah.
time to listen. And I've been getting a lot of feedback from people that don't even like hip hop per se, like the older generation to me, that it's all over that. What are they talking about? Who's young? Who's little Yachty? Why is this guy called Little Uzi? Does he have a gun? It's not making no sense. But they listen to the beats I make, and they're like, I just put your album on, and I just
Yeah.
cleaned up my house, and I washed
Yeah.
my car, and I found it just, it wasn't too much in the front to be distracting them or drawing them, but it was just
Yeah.
nice accompanied music to what they're doing. And then at the same time, I've got artists that hear it and they're thinking, yeah, I could get it. I could get it.
Yeah.
I like the way that sounds different. Is And I'm getting producers asking me now, they want to hook up and do beat tapes now, because
Nice.
I think
That's
I'm
dope.
bringing something different to what is already out there, and it's taken a long time. I've had to wait for the wheel in that sense to turn,
Yeah.
but it's finally
Yeah.
turning in my favor now. So
Yeah, that's good, man. Blessings to you on that part. I feel like
Yeah.
also to
thank you, bro.
input with what you were saying. You're welcome, man. What he was saying, I feel like a beat producer doesn't doesn't and shouldn't only just think about beats. They should think about a composition, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like you said, something that they could just play, and you could just listen to 10 tracks straight and be like, "Wow, I just listened to 10 tracks. That's pretty crazy."
Yeah,
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 like
Something
yeah.
that
I remember
transcends
this this
the
one
listener.
album I used to listen to, and I know Amer's familiar with it, or Fela. You remember A-Rap Music came out with one?
Yeah. I know
Like
A-Rap.
I
Yeah,
love this.
yeah,
I forget what it was called, but it was like it was kind of like EDM mixed with hip hop, and the way that he would do his drums, I was like, man, this is really like relaxing. Like I just sit back and listen to it on a long car ride, and just like, no lyrics. Like that's how I grew up. And I know we talked about it on the last podcast, where it
Yeah,
was like
definitely.
we love the beats,
yeah, yeah.
more than the lyrics. And I feel like Wayne said, people are probably gravitating towards that more now.
I think because there's
So
like Abs was saying, because there's so much being forced visually, sonically,
Yeah,
lyrically, that I think somewhere along the line now people are starting just to like, okay, I want a little, I still like what's going on, but sometimes I don't want to hear all of that. You
yeah,
understand? And that's cool. You're allowed to switch on and switch off if that's
for
what
sure,
you're
man.
right,
paying for, the streaming service, or you know what I'm saying. So you're
right.
entitled to listen to what you want to listen to.